Okay guys, so right here I am just getting the powder off my face because I did have a little bit of powder on earlier in the day. And so I'm just taking a makeup wipe and removing as much powder as possible, possibly all of it, but I am going to leave my eyebrows because I did not want to have to redo them, and because that takes time. But now I'm just kind of fanning it so that it dries quicker. I'm gonna rub it in a minute because it was taking too long. Oh, my nails are popping. Yes, Ferrari red. Okay, and right here, so I'm going in with my NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in the color Milk 604. I got it from a beauty supply store, and I don't use it as much. I just use it to kind of prime my eyes and make my color pop, which is what I'm doing right here. I'm putting on as much as I can. It's not neat or anything. I'm just putting it all over my eyelids so that I'll have my color will be able to pop as much as possible because I need it to look good up against my skin. So when you see the color, you'll understand. But as you can see, I'm not doing it neatly at all. I'm just putting it on there. And now I'm kind of blending it, patting it down, making it smooth so that when I apply my shadow, there aren't any lumps or anything. And right here, I'm going in with Jupiter, which is a part of my Constellation palette from Revolution. I'm just gonna go ahead and put this like in the crease and spread it across my eyelid, and I'm not brushing hard at all. I'm just gently going back and forth, windshield wiper motion, just to kind of get a little color there. Not too much because the main color, I'm gonna just go ham with that, and you'll see that in a few minutes. But I kind of want to blend it out a little bit right here, and I'm taking my time. I'm not rushing it because you'll hear me say this plenty of times throughout this video. Blending is important when applying your makeup. So I'm gonna take my time and apply this and just go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth until I'm satisfied with the color, with the pigment of it, how it looks. And then I'll go ahead and apply my main color, which just so happens to be in the same palette as this color. And that windshield wiper motion really helps to blend. You just do it back and forth, take your time, and you're actually doing it softly. So right there, I did just show you guys briefly the color that I'm going in with, the main color, which is Venus, in the same palette that I'm holding in my hand. In this color, I'm not gonna be gentle at all. I'm just gonna put that on my eyelid and just pack it on there because as you can see, I do want this color to pop. It's like a hot pink color and I love it. It's not hot pink, but it's bright pink, and I wanted it to be as bright as possible against my skin. I'm sorry, I was watching a movie. But I'm just packing that on. I'm gonna put as much as I want until I'm satisfied with the pigment of it. It's very pigmented, which I like, and I didn't have to apply much. I think I was just doing too much because I was scared that it wasn't gonna be as bright as I wanted it to be, but everything worked out perfectly. And if you look, you can see where that Jupiter color that I applied first, blending it made this so much easier because I can just apply this color as much as I want on the lid, and there won't be any harsh lines or anything because I did blend that other color out as much as I could, and that made it so much easier to apply this. So as you can see, I'm still packing it on, packing it, not a care in the world, and it is popping right now, as you can see, and it's so pretty. I love this color. This color is the only reason I bought this palette, because I did want to do a pink eye. Not pink eye, but you know, a pink shadow look. And I'm still taking my time. I always take my time applying my eyeshadow. That's one thing I don't rush. Anything else, I'll rush it. But this part, I do this very carefully. Moving on to my eyeliner. I am using a NYX liquid liner. I love this liner because it dries not matte, but it looks kind of it's like a mix between matte and glossy. I don't know how to explain it. You'll see it with the finished look, but I am just gonna use it as like an outline, and you'll understand what I mean by outline. I'm not gonna fill it in at all. I'm just gonna leave it open like that because I am gonna apply another color, which I already did. I did it off camera because I had to like concentrate, and I was out of the frame while I was doing it. So just know it is a gold color that I got in my Ipsy bag. The color is, I can't tell you because I can't remember, but I'll list it below, of course, with the rest of the items that I used, the rest of the products that I used. And right here, I'm applying my BH Cosmetics liquid foundation in the color Deep Beige. Yeah. So I'm just going to apply that. My face is already primed. I did that off camera as well. But for primer, I use my PORFESSIONAL from Benefit. And I put that all over the face, of course. And right here, I'm just going to use my brush. Don't ask me the name of my brushes because I don't know, unfortunately. But I'm going to just brush that on all over the place. Just kind of spread it out on my skin and make it cover. And I did add a little more foundation because I didn't get the coverage that I wanted. So now I'm going in with my beauty blender, which is damp. I always use a damp beauty blender, and I'm just gonna soften that up and smooth everything out. Remember, blending, blending, blending. You're going to hear me say this over and over again because blending is your friend. You want to blend. You want everything to kind of work together and not look harsh. Everything should be smooth when you're doing your makeup. So blending is a big part. And right here, I'm adding my Tarte concealer in the color Deep. And I'm going to put a lot of that on because I really wanted like that highlighted look. And yeah, you see I'm going in with that. I can't remember what I was watching, but it must have been good. But yeah, as you see how I apply it under my eyes and on my top lip. I never used to do this, but I found it looked better to me than just putting it on my under my eyes. So I do highlight this whole area. And then I'm going to go in with another beauty blender, which is also damp. And I'm going to blend that to my liking. Oh, and when I'm blending concealer, I do take my time because you want it to be smooth. You don't want it to be blotchy. And again, it is best to use a damp beauty blender. It makes the process so much easier. And it does take time if you want it to come out right. And as you can see, I'm taking my time. I'm not rushing. I want it to come out. I want it to blend, because once I apply my powders, I need this to look awesome and go and look flawless. So blend, blend, blend. Blending is your friend. Say it with me. Blending is your friend. So now that I have that blended, I did want to do a little contour. So I'm going in with an LA Girl contour. The color of that one is Mahogany. So Miss Mahogany got me right with the contour. And of course, I'm going to go in and blend that as well, which you'll see in a few seconds. Boom. Blending. Blending, blending, blending. And sometimes I do go down to the corners of my lip, of my mouth, I meant, with my contour. I have a round face. I have a chubby face. So I do kind of contour the heck out of my face, my cheeks, when I do contour. If I want to like do that whole pow pow boom look. And see, blend. You see, just blend it. Take your time and blend. You know, you got to get the nose, because I have a little button nose, and sometimes I want to like get that to where it looks like a little point at the end. So here goes the Tarte concealer again. And you know, I'm going to go in and do what? Blend. Y'all see that? Look at my cheeks, y'all. Just blend. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Like, I'm loving this right now. I did that. I did it. But yeah, I'm just blending right now. Like, this is the most time consuming part of doing my makeup. But hey, if I want it to look right, I go for it. This is what I do. Yo, that movie must have been so good. I really want to know what I was watching now. Like, now, all that all that concealer I just put on, you know I have to go in and set it, right? And what I'm setting it with is my Ben Nye Luxury Powder in the color Camel. I love this shade. I don't do any other shade when it comes to when it comes to setting my concealer under my eyes. I've been using this for years. I'm not switching it up for anybody. Nope. I don't care if angels came and gave me a different one. I'm not changing it up. This has done me so well over the years, so I'm kind of set with this one. This is my love, the love of my life in makeup. So I'm going to just go ahead. Everything that I put that Tarte concealer on, I'm going to cover with my powder. And off camera, I did go ahead and apply a powder foundation from Revolution, which is called Bacon Blot. I applied that on the liquid foundation that I put on my face, as well as got rid of the excess powder from the Ben Nye when I set my concealer. So I just did that, made everything all smooth. And right now I'm going back in with the same color Venus from the palette and just applying it to my lower lash line. And I did apply my lashes off camera because it took me a little longer than normal to apply these lashes. They are new, so they kind of didn't want to stick and they weren't as flexible and as bendy as the ones that I normally use. So that's why I came back looking like, okay, snatched. And now, as you can see, I'm going in with that Fenty Beauty highlighter. Guess which one? Trophy Wife. This highlighter, I've been through 2 of them already. That's how much I love this highlighter. It's like everything. I feel all Nubian and just Riri, girl, thank you. So that Fenty Beauty highlighter, Trophy Wife, oh my goodness. You see that? You see the glow? Do you see the glow? I want you to rewind it. Look at the glow again. I want you to see it. Okay, now back to what I'm actually doing. I'm putting on lip gloss, which is my favorite lip gloss. It's actually an E.L.F. lip gloss, and it's in pink Cosmo. It's a lip plumping gloss, and I use this all the time. I buy about 5 at a time because I do go through it because I freaking love this lip gloss. And when I do a loud eye, I tend to just downplay my lips a little bit. And I'm just not like a loud lip gloss or lipstick wearing person. I don't like loud lips, but this is the finished look. Do you see what all that blending did? Ladies, look at it. Take it in. Yes, love it. Love it. Now like and subscribe to this video because I am finished. So tell me what you think. Tell me how you feel. Like, subscribe. That is the finished look. Thank you so much for watching and listening to my voice. I don't know if it's annoying you or not. Just thank you so much. I did have fun doing this look, and I will catch you on my next video.